Mike Klis joins us now. And Mike, I know that Sean Payton is thrilled to be the new Broncos boss, but facing the regular season and Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes 2 times a year may keep him up at nights.
I brought this up to Elway in interviews, Vic Fangio, George Payton, Vance Joseph, Nathaniel Hackett. They talk about how, well, there's always good competition in the NFL. Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid are different. There's no doubt about it. Like you said, it's 15 times in a row. It goes back 7.5 years to the Broncos' losing streak. This isn't a cycle. This is a trench. And how are the Broncos going to get out of it? The problem, Rod, is that Patrick Mahomes is only 27, so he's got another 10 good years left in him. And the Broncos will try again with Sean Payton. Sean Payton at least has the type of play design that maybe can keep up with all that misdirection stuff that Andy Reid does.
Yeah, there's always the wild card, I guess. Mike, you were just in Arizona talking to Sean Payton and talking to others about him. What did you learn last week that you can tell us about him this week?
Emmanuel Sanders made a real good point. He's been in the huddle with some offensive coordinators, mainly with the Broncos, where it seemed like the offensive play caller was 1 or 2 plays behind the opposing defensive coordinator. In his 1 year with the New Orleans Saints, that was 2020, the COVID year, Sanders said he always felt like Sean Payton was 2 or 3 plays ahead of the opposing defensive coach. So that's good news. The other thing I learned is Sean Payton does have his ways of getting his team motivated for division rivals. So maybe he does have that right speech for the Broncos against the Kansas City Chiefs next year.
I like that a lot better than I didn't play him. We don't care a whole lot about those guys. Last one for you, Mike. Broncos still in the market for a defensive coordinator, and yesterday it was reported that there was interest in Rex Ryan.
Yeah, there was, and they did interview him, although I've heard that it's not likely to happen, that it's a long shot. Sean Payton interviewed 6 candidates for the Broncos defensive coordinator. Sean Desai was one of them. Chris Richard, I think the Broncos' own Christian Parker. I was hearing some noise about Mike Zimmer, who's down the road with Primetime. Zimmer and Payton go back to the Cowboy days. So we'll see. I think Sean Payton will make his announcement on his new staff later this week.
Due diligence. Okay, Mike, thank you so much. We'll have more on the Broncos tonight at 9 and 10 o'clock.